Hey friends, today I'm going to be creating ATC card number 17, and today is World Book Day, so I thought it would be super fun to create a ATC based on books. So please excuse my voice. I have the lovely strep throat and a sinus infection, and it's kind of affecting my throat. My son had it last week, and he passed the love on to me. And so now I'm struggling with that. Hopefully, we'll be feeling better in a few days with my antibiotic. But I still wanted to come on and film the ATC card for the week for you. So I've already put together a few things. Here I've just cut a base, my 2.5 by 3.5 base out of white cardstock. And then I also cut 2 book pages for the front and the back out of a book that I have to use for crafting. And then I have this little piece of ephemera here. This was from a, excuse me, this was from an ephemera pack from Hobby Lobby. I loved that it had the kind of like vintage books on it. And then I also took my Dymo label maker here, which I will link below. I got it off of Amazon. And I wanted to make my words with that. And it says, oh, I use my Dymo to do my words. Every book is an adventure. And we're going to use that for today. And also going to be using my vintage photo to ink this up and my Tim Holtz distressing tool to kind of give this a vintage look. So let's add our book paper down to our cardstock here. I just wanted to make it a little more sturdier than just the book paper. So I'm going to lay them all together. Then we'll kind of distress it and ink it. There we go. And then I'm just going to take this and just kind of distress those edges. I want to make it look like, you know, old book pages, just that distressed look. All right, let's see. And you just do this till you get the look that you want. You don't have to have the distressing everywhere. And it most definitely makes a little bit of a mess. But I just like to take my lint roller and clean up all those little pieces of book page or paper that's on my desk. Alright, so we have some distressing on our book there, and we're done with that tool. Now let's do a little inking, because I want to make my book page look a little weathered. So I'm going to ink around the edges first. And then I'm going to take a little bit and sort of darken up our book page there. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be everywhere, but I want to give it a little bit more of an aged, weathered look. And once you have what you like, the look that you're going for, Then we could start adding our words and ephemera piece. Let me clean up my little paper pieces again. So I want to add the book down. I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little dimension and pop that book up. So I'm going to add some of my foam tape to the back. And then this is going to go over the edge just a tiny bit. So I'm going to put this down near the bottom here. So we'll have our books, and then I think I'm going to do adventure here and then do like every book. And I might separate is and an, and then we could cut these down a little bit smaller as well. So let's use my pokey tool to peel up the back. And I'm actually going to switch scissors and use my non-stick ones. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit closer to the words. Trim away some of the extra black there. And then we'll start laying these down. And I'm going to kind of lay them at different angles. Every book. And let's trim some of that off a little closer as well. I like to leave a little bit of a space when I do these. So that sometimes the letters will kind of get jumbled up together if you're not careful. So I always leave an extra space between my words if I'm doing like a long sentence. So we're going to do every book. And I'm going to take a little bit off in front of that eye. Bring it a little closer. And I think I'll leave these intact. Is an adventure. The same thing, I've got a lot of extra space after the E. So just gonna make it a little closer together. And using your pokey tool to peel the back of this off is really helpful. And then I'm gonna put adventure right across my books there. And as you can see, my little D didn't come out very well, but that's okay. I kind of like that look. So we have every book is an adventure. And let's see, do we want to add anything else to this? I'm feeling like maybe adding a couple little gold gems on here. So I'm going to grab my Hobby Lobby gems and go for the smaller. And I think I'm just going to add a little cluster of 3. And I don't know if I want to add them on my book or not. Let's see. I don't think I want to add any down here. I think I'm going to do maybe a little cluster right above my books. So I think I'll do another little cluster of these little ones and do a little cluster of 3. And that adds just another little bit of dimension and texture on our ATC card. And we are done. So I think this one turned out cute. I love the vintage look, and using my Dymo was super fun. I haven't pulled that out and used it for a while. So here's our front, and our back just has book pages as well. So thank you guys for stopping by for ATC card number 17. As always, I'll leave everything that I use down in the description box for you, and I will link Dee's challenge for the 52 pieces of art in the description box as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye.